Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and welcome if you are new. Before I get into it, to make sure you are up to date, make sure you are clicking the subscribe, the notifications, and that like button so you always are in the know of when a new video is coming. Today we are going to be talking about the power of life and death in the tongue, and just how powerful words are. Not just said, and not just spoken, but texted, written, commented, even thought, honestly. So we're gonna dive right in. So I'm gonna start with a Bible verse that kind of sums up where this whole lesson is going. It says in James 3 verses 6 through 8, "The tongue is also a fire, a world of evil among the parts of the body. It corrupts the whole body, sets the whole course of one's life on fire, and is itself set on fire by hell. All kinds of animals, birds, reptiles, and sea creatures are being tamed and have been tamed by mankind, but no human being can tame the tongue. It is a restless evil full of deadly poison." Very, very intense, to say the least. And with that takeaway that I have, our tongue is the most uncontrollable thing, and we cannot tame it. And our tongue is something that can cause so much destruction and evil and cause so much death by what is spoken and what is said over somebody, or what is said to somebody, and what is said to yourself, and just how much power is in that. Next verse I want to read is the tongue. It can pour out blessings and curses, and controlling it is a sign of spiritual maturity. And that's Proverbs 12:18. I think that's a beautiful thing, that with spiritual maturity can come controlling our tongue and what we say, and what pour out of our mouths can be blessings or curses. And we have that choice. We have that free will. Every day, every thought, every time we speak, every time we open our mouths, we have that power to speak life into a situation, and speak blessings, and speak encouragement, and speak truth. Or we have an opportunity and a choice to feed into that negativity, to get caught up in what other people are saying, to self-doubt, to focus on everything that everybody else is telling you, and get caught up in those lies and even say the thoughts that are running through your head that aren't true and that aren't reality. The next verse that I want to read, Proverbs 18:21. "The tongue has the power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruits." And so that's kind of where this whole lesson is going, is that there's power of life and death in the tongue. And truly what we speak can bring healing, and can bring restoration, and can bring hope, and can bring encouragement, and can bring love, or it can bring deception and lies and insecurities and hatred and evil and sinful desires and sinful things. And it's just so important the way we speak to ourselves, especially the way we're talking to ourselves every day with the thoughts we're thinking, and the way we're speaking to others, and we're handling conflict, or we're handling, everyday situations. And if what I'm speaking every single time I open my mouth, is that representing the person that I want to be? And is that representing Christ? Or is that showing the best version of myself? Most of the time, that answer is no. And with our words, we can have a lot of accusations, and we can put a lot of blame on other people, and really point fingers with the way we speak, instead of, taking the responsibility on ourselves. And so I really think with what is said, and with the intention that is behind it, is so powerful. And even if we don't know if there's an intention behind it, it can affect someone so much in the worst ways or in the best ways. And by what you say can choose that course of which direction that person is going to hear it. It's also very much an issue in what we type, and what we write down, and what we comment, and what we caption, and the songs we sing, the lyrics we're listening to. It's always good to just reflect and take a step back and realize how that affects you when you hear that from somebody else, when you see that from somebody else, when you see somebody singing those song lyrics, you know, that kind of thought process you have, really understanding how powerful any way to communicate through our tongue and through what we are typing has an immense effect. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this helped you guys and kind of helped you understand how powerful what we say and do is, and kind of where that all comes from with, you know, watching what you say and not speaking until you've kind of figured out where your head's at. So thank you guys so much for watching, and have a nice week. I love you.